Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So I will start speaking, and if somebody comes, we'll have a chanter. So after I did my homework, after I did my research, I found something very, very important. So I'm going to repeat this verse throughout the program, just to put everything in perspective. No. Come. I'm giving you blessings. So, this is a verse quoted by Prabhupada in the section where Lord Chaitanya is discussing with the Chandkazi. And we're going to read that section. But in the purport, this verse, Go koti danang grahane kagasya prayaga gangodaka kalpavasa yagyayutang meru suvarnadanang Govinda kirter nasamang satang shai. Even if one distributes 10 million cows in charity during an eclipse of the sun, or if one lives at the confluence of the Ganges and Yamuna for millions of years, or if one gives a mountain in gold in sacrifice to Brahmanas. So all of these are considered extremely, extremely pious. He or she does not earn 1/100th part of the merit derived from chanting Hare Krishna. So, to me, I even posted it on Facebook yesterday. So now let's hear a short excerpt between Lord Chaitanya and Chandkazi on your topic. Prabhupada comments on this verse first. That Prabhupada comments. The words of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the greatest authority herein, clearly indicate that one becomes pious simply by keeping cows and protecting them. Unfortunately, people have become such rascals that they do not even care about the words of an authority. People generally consider cowherder men lowly members of society. But herein, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu confirms that they are so pious that in their next lives, they are going to be Brahmanas. The caste system has a specific purpose. If this scientific system is followed, human society will get the greatest benefit. Heeding this instruction by Sri Krishna Chaitanya, people should serve cows and calves and in return get ample quantities of milk. There is no loss in serving cows and calves. But modern human society has become so degraded that instead of giving protection to cows and serving them, people are killing them. How can they expect peace and prosperity in human society while committing such sinful activities. It is impossible. So here is the discussion between Chandkazi and Lord Chaitanya. The background was Lord Chaitanya's Sankirtan movement was taking off in Navadvip. And the people were doing kirtan everywhere. And the Smarta Brahmanas complained to Chandkazi, telling him, "You're the Muslim magistrate. You have to stop this Hare Krishna movement of Gauda Hari." He used to be known as Nimai Pandit, but after getting initiated, he became known as Gauda Hari. Everybody say, very nice. So the Smarta Brahmins complained that this Gauda Hari is ruining the Hindu religion because he's engaging all the low-class people into chanting. This is not in Hindu scriptures. You have to stop him. So the Chandkazi, being a politician, he went into a person's home. They were doing kirtan like we are, took the drum and broke it. And then he said, "If I see any of you doing this Sankirtan, I'm going to make you into Muslims." Back then it was very easy to do that. All you had to do was sprinkle water from a Muslim's pot on a Hindu. He was no more Hindu. That's what it was like back then. The society was so strict. So all the people went to Lord Chaitanya and they said, "The Qazi has done this." And Lord Chaitanya became very angry. He said, "I will protect you. Tonight we will do mass Nagar Sankirtan. We will burn torches and we will challenge the Qazi." So they did that. Hundreds and hundreds of people on the word of Lord Chaitanya, they marched and they went to the Qazi's home. And the Qazi was afraid to come out. So Lord Chaitanya sent somebody, "Go get the Qazi." So the Qazi came down and they had a discussion. So this is the discussion, part of it. So Lord Chaitanya addresses the Qazi, "My dear uncle, I have come to your home just to ask you some questions." And the Qazi replied, "Yes, you are welcome. Just tell me what is in your mind." Lord Chaitanya said, "My dear Qazi, you drink cow's milk, therefore cow is your mother. And the bull provides grains for your maintenance, therefore he is your father. Since the bull and cow are your father and mother, how can you kill and eat them? On what strength are you so daring that you commit such sinful activities?" So even Lord Chaitanya accepted the principle that cow is considered one of the 7 mothers, on the same level as your own mother. That's the position of cows in Krishna conscious society, according to Lord Chaitanya. The cow is one of the 7 mothers. When Prabhupada was starting this movement and he was preaching to us Westerners, he said, when you're first born, your first food is your mother's milk. But after some time, that's replaced by cow's milk. So, the cow is your mother. And I remember I heard directly from Prabhupada when I was brand new. He said, why do people want to eat beef? The reason they want to eat beef is they want the blood of the cow. That's what they want to taste. Not knowing the cow is already giving you her blood in the form of milk. Same as human being, the mother's breast blood turns into milk. Cow is the same way. She's already giving you her blood in the form of milk. So this is how Prabhupada preached, because his first disciples were all Malecha Yavanas. That's how we were grown up. That's how we were raised. Right from birth, eating meat. Manish, I need you. I can't go any further without you. You're my... Come on, you have to sit. Never mind this. It's not important. This is important. Thank you. Is everything okay? Don't worry about it. Okay, so here's Prabhupada's purport. Everyone can understand that we drink the milk of cows and take the help of bulls in producing agricultural products. Therefore, since our real father gives us food grains and our mother gives us milk with which to live, the cow and bull are considered our father and mother. According to Vedic civilization, there are 7 mothers, of which the cow is one. Therefore, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu challenged the Muslim Qazi, what kind of religious principle do you follow by killing your father and mother just to eat them? In any civilized human society, no one would dare kill his father and mother for the purpose of eating them. Therefore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu challenged the system of Muslim religion as patricide and matricide, meaning killing one's father, killing one's mother. In the Christian religion also, a principal commandment is, thou shalt not kill. Nevertheless, Christians violate this rule. They are very expert in killing and in opening slaughterhouses. In our Krishna consciousness movement, our first provision is that no one should be allowed to eat any kind of flesh. It does not matter whether it is cow's flesh or goat's flesh, but we especially stress the prohibition against cow flesh, because according to Shastra, the cow is our mother. Thus, the Muslims' cow killing was challenged by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. As such, Shastra, scripture, must be correct always, not sometimes correct and sometimes incorrect. In the Vedic scriptures, the cow is described as mother. Therefore, she is mother for all time. It is not, as some rascals say, oh, in the Vedic age she was a mother, but not in this age. If Shastra is an authority, the cow is mother always. She was mother in the Vedic age, and she is mother in this age of Kali also. In the Vedic scriptures, there are concessions for meat eaters. For instance, it is said that if one wants to eat meat, one should kill a goat before the goddess Kali and then eat meat. Now, it's not mentioned here, but the actual ritual is, so you want to eat meat, so it has to be a dark moon night. You have to go to a temple of Kali, and you personally have to slit the throat of the goat. And then there's a mantra you chant in the ear of the goat. My dear Mr. Goat, I'm about to kill you, and I'm about to eat you. But guess what? In your next life, you get to do that to me. That's the law of karma. So the idea is that somebody gradually realizes, what am I doing? What am I saying? That I'm going to have to be killed in the same way in my next life? So gradually you hopefully snap out of it. Meat eaters should not be allowed to purchase meat or flesh from a market or slaughterhouse. Boy, could you imagine me on TV saying this? There was one time, a long time ago, long, Oprah Winfrey did a show, and she had this man who used to be a cattle rancher, and then he gave up the whole idea of killing, and he was preaching like this, that there should be, and she got so much backlash, and they tried to take her to court to sue her. That's how powerful the meat lobby is in America. I remember that. That was in the 90s. You remember that? Yeah. That's how. So could you imagine me on TV right now, on Fox News, saying this? They'd slit my throat. As far as cow killing is concerned, it is completely forbidden. Since the cow is considered a mother, how could the Vedas allow cow killing? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pointed out that the Qazi's statement was faulty. In the Bhagavad Gita, there is a clear injunction that cows should be protected. Krishi Goraksha Vanijyam Vaishya Karma Swabhavajam. The duty of Vaishyas is to produce agricultural products or do trade and give protection to cows. Therefore, the word Goraksha. Everybody say. Yes, Goraksha means protection of the cows. Therefore, it is a false statement that the Vedic scriptures contain injunctions permitting cow killing, because there are some rascal professors and they twist the Vedas saying, oh yes, it's okay to eat beef. So that's why Prabhupada is being very strong here. Everybody chant the Maha Mantra.